We all love each other dearly. We're also all very suspicious of each other.
So we have a lie detector test in here.
I am a certified polygraph examiner.
I'm ready to tell the truth.
Do you respect how Hitler conducted his business?
Is this the year 2022?
Yes.
Ask him simpler questions.
Do you plan to lie to any question on this exam?
Yes.
You are so full of shit, it's not even funny.
You get upset when we call you fat.
Do you think you are the reason your parents broke up?
You're listening to the Dear Buddies podcast.
You will grow from boys into men. Whatever, dude.
What does that look? Don't get weird on me.
Hey, buddy.
For all those questions you can't bring yourself to ask your friends, ask your buddies.
Welcome to the Dear Buddies podcast. This is a very special episode. Before we jump in, make sure you check us out on YouTube, rate, review, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Just check us out on Instagram at Dear Buddies Podcast. That's where all the links are. We love you. Thanks for doing that. That being said, something about this group of guys that you should be aware of. We all love each other dearly.
No, we don't.
We're also all very suspicious of each other on a minute-by-minute basis. So, in our infinite wisdom, we decided to have our guest today, and I'll let you introduce. Scopo's going to take it from here because
Basically, I want to see if these guys are lying half the time they talk to me, which they are. So we have a lie detector test in here.
Half is pretty generous.
You told me I was cute. We have Lisa. I forgot her last name. Not good.
Remonikov.
Wow, way to butcher that one.
Close though, honestly.
Arbakov.
No.
What are you
Arbakov.
talking about?
You want to just shoot out different variations right now and we'll see who gets it? The last name is Rybakov.
Rybakov.
Yes.
Oh, so close.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got a lie
Do
detector
you want to
test.
do it again?
No. Fuck it.
Because I don't have feelings. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
We're original
I'm
here.
yeah.
We're original.
She has amazing, I guess, credits.
Credentials?
Credentials.
Yeah.
And before we get fully started, and please don't interrupt me. This is for you. Everything you're about to see today on or listen to on this podcast is 100% for entertainment purposes only. Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Is there any more?
Just the fact that we're going to be here just attaching the gentleman to an actual polygraph instrument, which I have right here with all of the components. And again, it is for demonstration purposes. Typically, a polygraph exam would be approximately 2 to 3 hours consisting of a pre-test interview, the actual chart collection, and even an interrogation afterwards, should the person fail the test. But you guys are not being interrogated today by me. You'll have each other to do that.
So if for those reasons, this is entertainment only. So hopefully you have a good laugh. And nothing that is going to come from this should be taken seriously, other than for entertainment.
Absolutely.
We did it. All right. That being said, I can't wait to destroy Scopo. So you have incredible credentials. You are. I would love to say it, but I think you could do a better job because I don't know all of them, but I know the hot ones.
Okay. So I am a certified polygraph examiner. I currently sit on the board of directors of the American Polygraph Association. So I'm one of, I guess, 8 or 14, depending upon whatever's going on in the room. We write the policy and procedure that pretty much all examiners have to follow throughout the world. I'm also a licensed private investigator. So I get to play Nancy Drew meets Claire Danes from Homeland pretty much on the regular, and it's kind of awesome.
Hell yeah.
And you're excited about it now.
She's going to destroy us.
Do you ever see someone like you're coming in?
Let her finish what
coming
she's
in.
saying.
No, everyone
No,
knows.
go for
She's like, you ever see someone coming in?
Throw
you're
me
like-
off twice now.
I know.
I just want to know, but you ever see someone coming in like, oh, you're definitely failing this.
So you pretty
In
much
your
want me to explain
not-
how I felt when you walked through the door.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Has anyone
I just wasn't sure.
with a man bun passed?
I don't think I've ever tested any. And listen, I've been doing this 12 years. The man bun hasn't been around. Wait, turn around. Is that even a man bun? That's not even a man bun.
What are you
What do
talking
you call
about?
that?
First of all, I don't need you taking in my hair. Okay?
It's like a samurai type
Yeah.
bun-ish.
Yeah, I
It's
would
gonna
say
pass
that.
the test bun. That's what it's gonna be.
Okay.
But you work for the White House.
Well, we have agents that are members of the association that obviously work for Secret Service and different federal agencies that correspond to the White House. But yeah, it's all policy and procedure that everyone, just as long as you're a member of the association, there's guidelines and best practices and standards that we have to follow. So like for me, I have to follow the fact that there's media policies that we have to declare that it is for entertainment purposes. So that way the general public doesn't see like, hey, if I were to go for a polygraph test because someone thought I was cheating on my husband or whatever the situation was, they don't think that when they walk into my office that they're going to get the same experience of us hanging out here. So that's
Doing
why
this.
we have
Right.
Exactly. There's a very different fine line.
This is for fun.
Exactly.
Not for serious. But
Exactly.
we will be taking the responses as serious among us.
Can I say Lisa was cool when I talked to her? Like I asked like 3 people, like I called 3 people. One was like, "No, we don't do that," right away, and hung up on me. I was like, "All right, Chief, relax." And then
Chief.
yeah, I was like, "You're just not that serious. This is a joke." And then the other lady was like, "You got to write your questions in, and we have to go through the questions and see if we can do it." She was just like, "Yeah, let's go." And I was like, "Let's do it right now."
Yeah, no, it was a quick conversation with you and I once you told me what was going on. And I'm like,
Once you heard his accent, you're like, "Oh, we'll be fine."
no, we did. I think we like did briefly touch on like the Long Island Queens thing, and we're like, okay, we're both locals, no problem. We'll play nice in the sandbox. The Canadian, and I don't know about that one.
Yeah, he kept me out of the loop. This is a 96% accuracy rate.
So the exam, when done properly, yields a 96% accuracy. Yeah.
Where the hell are those other 4% going?
So the other 4% equate to inconclusives, meaning the fact of people trying countermeasures on how to beat the actual exam, or and countermeasures can be done physically, where you're trying to either control your breathing, control your heart rate. Don't do it, mister. I have high blood pressure.
How'd you know he was going to do it? Because he definitely is. He definitely Googled stuff too.
Yeah, he
Well,
definitely.
today I might have looked it up just to see. I wanted to talk about it because I thought it'd be interesting to find out from you.
Yeah.
What type of like
Well, people do anything.
Scams
They
that people try
they
to
do
do.
everything from like stepping down on their toes to clenching their butt to swallowing.
So that's
to
a
deep
real
breaths.
thing in Ocean's 11. When the guy had
Do you know what's weird is that I've never seen Ocean's 11, and so many people reference it, and I'm like, sure.
well, there's a
whatever
scene
you
where
say.
he puts a thumb tack in his shoe and he steps on it.
Oh, that sounds painful.
Yeah, it's
And
weird.
none of these work.
No, it doesn't. Okay. When people want to talk about beating the exam, like I'm going to beat the box, whatever it is, because technically people see this as just a box. It's just square, the rectangular shape. You can't beat the test, but you can beat the examiner. And that's something that I definitely want to clarify. If you have an examiner that's not trained sufficiently with continuing education and they're not up to date with methodology, pharmacology, suitability, things like that, the person taking the test could beat the examiner because the examiner doesn't pick up on it. But you can't beat the actual test itself.
Okay. I would like to say, just for the record, you're going to get beat today. I will absolutely destroy this test, and I'm going to make sure that all my answers are exactly how I want them to be.
Okay.
No. Oh, you guys were just talking. You didn't want to go for the joke. You guys just decided to.
Well, once the funny happened, let us know.
I was just going to say, I have a man openly telling me he's going to beat me. I'm like, I don't know if I should like that or not.
Good point. Edit that out.
Yeah, well, based
You
on
control
your
the editing.
based on your credentials, though, it doesn't look like we.
I think
have,
we get
like,
started. Let's go. I'm ready to rock.
A sleepy.
So yeah, what do we need to do? Are we? Can we?
So what we have
jump
here,
in here?
yeah, just so you guys have an idea of what's going to be putting on you, because I want to explain as opposed to just strapping you up
Great.
and like
Love
what's
it.
on me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what we have here are 2 long bungee-looking cord things. One is going to be on your chest. One is going to be on your stomach. They're both going to measure your breathing because people either breathe from their stomach or their chest, not both. Interesting. Okay. Chest breather. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to have these on your fingers. These are going to measure sweat gland activity. Nothing is going to shock you. Nothing is going to vibrate. There are no bells or whistles.
Okay.
Okay?
Wow.
Then you have this good guy. Good
He's
old blood
lying,
pressure
by the way,
cuff.
about the no shocks. We're getting shocked today for sure.
That goes right here.
I would hope it like blood pressure comes to me. Like, where else are you putting it? I mean, well, I'll tell you, there are times where I've had people that don't give me the cardio reading that I need, and I've actually had to put it on their their leg onto their calf
I
muscle.
thought you were going to say their cock. I really did.
I've had to put the wow. Okay, so side note, there is a piece of equipment for that, but it's only used for sex offender monitoring.
What?
Whoa.
Really?
Wow, because the room didn't just get really deep and dark all of a sudden.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well-
because it's a condition of probation and parole. So when people go to prison and they come out of prison, sometimes it's part of their terms
So
where
you
they
got
have to.
You got show.
Oh, no. I'm not putting anything on
No,
anyone.
but the person's got to show a picture of a 12-year-old, and if their jumps are like, ooh.
Well, that's actually called the ABLE assessment, and it's an actual legitimate exam.
It's a true thing.
It's a true thing. They'll show children of different ages and different genders, ethnicities, and they'll wait to see what the reaction time is in response to the photo. And that's how they're clearly able to identify the type of victim, per se, that the offender's attracted to. So blood pressure cuff is going on your arm. It is going to be inflated during the test. So, like, you go to the doctor puts it on your arm, they inflate it, and after a while, you get the holy crap, get this off me. This is going to be staying inflated on your arm the entire time of your test.
Ooh, that hurts.
It doesn't necessarily hurt depending upon your level of manhood. However, it's just going to be gone ahead and it's going to be inflated and you're going to have to sit there and take it until the test is over. Obviously, if you can't handle it, then you tell me, like, I'm done, I don't want to do this anymore, and you tap out.
Okay. Is there a word? Is there a tap out word?
If you want to develop a safe word right now, we can develop a safe word, whatever you want to use.
Joe Biden's America.
Owie.
No.
For me.
So, owie?
Owie.
I'm good. I don't need it.
You don't need a safe word.
No.
Okay.
Pump his up a little extra.
Brandon. You want to get me hard?
Come on.
Please remain still. Your test is going to begin. So just as a baseline question, is this the year 2022?
Yes.
Ask him simpler questions.
It depends what calendar. The Mayan calendar?
All right, sorry.
Okay.
We got to take this seriously.
What year is it? I don't know.
Do you plan to lie to any question that you're going to be asked?
No.
Chris, question 1. We got into a pretty big fight here not too long ago. You claim constantly after that you are not friends with us. Are we good friends?
Yes.
So he really likes you.
Wow. So you actually do think that we're friends? Why do you constantly tell us that you're not friends with us? Why do you try to use that against us?
Yes or no? I can't answer yes or no.
Yes, you can. This is follow-up.
These aren't.
We're following up.
Why do I...
Why do you keep telling us that we're not friends, even though you really...
So when
do
you just answer the thing?
Yes.
Just to bother you?
So you just want to hurt us.
Yeah, I don't like you people right now.
So it's a joke.
Yeah.
But you really are a good
So we are
friends.
good friends.
Yes.
So when you need something and we need something, you're always going to be there for us and vice versa.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I say something? Makes me feel good.
Thank you.
I was doubting this. I was doubting this one.
Will I leave you once I make it? Absolutely.
Well, we know that. All right, delete that question.
Okay.
Chris, as obviously, as you know, we're all comedians and we all do comedy, and you always clown me. But do you think that I'm a good joke writer?
No.
He's telling the truth.
So do you think that my laughs are firmly based on my act outs and yells, or are you confused that the audience on why they when I do well, why they like me? Just out of curiosity.
I think you're a great comic, but you do lack on certain times. You say fuck off a lot, and when you could tag more jokes, and it's lazy joke writing on your part. There's so much more you can go into, but you always just go at the end. You go fuck off, and you rely on your movement to get laughs. You're so much better than that.
Okay.
That is not the response I was thinking, but that was actually a solid analysis.
Okay. Fair.
Ask me that question real quick. If you think you're a good joke writer. Okay, let us know when we can do another baseline or another
let's
question.
go one more, and then we got to cut him loose.
One more question?
Yep.
Christopher, throughout the history of this podcast, this version of the podcast, you have on a regular, consistent basis shed positive light on Hitler. Do you respect how Hitler conducted his business?
No.
Coming from your Jewish polygraph examiner, you're telling the truth.
Thank you.
Honest to
Thank
God,
God.
I was so nervous
Holy
about
hell.
that because I was like, this is going to be fun to ask, but I was actually scared of your answer.
I will say
So
the one
wait,
thing. I respect the fact that there's some things he did. I respect it.
Stop.
No, you're good.
Stop.
You're good.
You
We
don't-
got what we needed to get.
Stop. You're digging yourself out of the hole that we just buried for you.
Don't
You're-
defend
you're-
Hitler.
Yeah,
You've
for God's
passed.
sakes.
You've passed.
You just won that question, and then you just started defending Hitler.
There's a couple things I respect about it. You know.
Stop. This guy has no quit in him.
Good public speaker.
No, yeah, he's great. He could get an audience going. He's better. Let me tell you something. He's a better fucking speaker than you are.
Are we done with Chris?
We are.
Yeah.
That was easy. I can go for days. Are you kidding
That
me?
was easy.
That was easy.
You passed on a
Can I just tell you
reaction.
that I was not ready for the Hitler question?
like those DUI tests, and you put like burp or like put a penny under your tongue, and it like.
Are you talking about a breathalyzer?
Yeah.
I've never had to take one of those, so I don't know what you're referencing.
I got a nickel under my tongue every time I'm on the highway. Okay.
Is that because you don't have a bank account?
All right. Good one.
All right.
So you ready to go?
I guess.
Well, it's not really I guess. I need your consent.
Oh, yeah. Touch me.
Do you plan to lie to any question on this exam?
No.
You are so full of shit. It's not even funny. Wow.
That bad.
Yeah.
That's so great.
This is good.
Buddy, let's get one of these implanted on the kid.
Yeah, you need your own personal bullshit detector.
Pav, you tend to judge people pretty negatively at any hint of wrongdoing or they do something wrong in your eyes, which makes us wonder, is there anyone in your circle of friends that you want to be canceled?
No.
So you told the truth to the answer. However, you had a significant cardio reaction after you gave it about a 5-second window after responding. What were you thinking about?
I was thinking about a friend that I got into a fight with, and I felt like maybe I had in the past maybe judged him too harshly and maybe was not jealous, but we were on bad terms, so I wasn't really concerned about his success. Not that I was upset by it, but I was just like, whatever. I don't care if he does well. But
And who is this person?
Dave.
I was going to say, is that for Dave Hash? Damn it.
Very successful comedian.
He's very successful, but I do love the guy, and it was more that we had gotten to a fight more than I don't want to see him do poorly. Does that make sense?
Yes, we're going to move on from your feelings.
Okay.
Pav, do you play dumb so people don't ask you to do anything like me and Mike?
No.
So that I have to rule as a no opinion inconclusive because there's definitely hesitation in his response pertaining to speech, tone, as well as the profile of his face, what I can see, in addition to the latency in the response.
So what I would like to interpret that is that he was playing dumb to the answer, which means he was lying.
He's lying.
He's a liar. Why do you play dumb so much? Why do you insist on people thinking that you're not smart enough when you are smart enough?
Well, I can is a twofold answer. Can I answer?
Yeah.
One is I'm actually very lazy and I don't try, so I just chalk it up to that. And if you're going to call me dumb, then so be it. I'm dumb.
No. We don't call you dumb. Everyone
Lazy.
else does.
Okay. And the second thing is I actually forgot the second part. I swear to God. I actually forgot the second part.
That's amazing.
The second part is, what was it again?
You're dumb. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to move on from that one. Okay, so keep your head straight.
Sorry.
It's okay. But are you genuinely sorry?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so.
Okay.
It's okay. I'm not offended.
Alexander, it's well known that you come from a broken home. Your parents split up when you were a young boy. Do you think you are the reason your parents broke up?
Holy shit.
No.
He's telling the truth on that really deep question.
Wow.
Deep one.
Good for you,
He asked
buddy.
a question about anything. He doesn't know the answer, but I'll fucking with his feelings. Yeah, no problem.
No, my parents loved me a lot. They had a lot of their own issues. They got together when they were very young. They didn't know each other. They actually, I can't believe they were married for as long as they were. So that's
So do you think that you actually kept them together longer?
I believe so, yeah.
Did your dad think you're a moron?
Yes, he does.
Does your dad know you're a moron?
He does.
He does, in fact. Okay.
Okay, let's go with one more from you guys. Go for it.
Do I, Scopo, annoy you more than Mike?
Yes.
And again, you're telling the truth.
Wow.
So you're not as full of shit as you thought you
Can we
were.
ask why on that one?
Of course you can. That's the point.
Why?
Yeah.
Sometimes you sometimes your lack of like, I've told you this. Your concern for things is, I'm perplexed by it. I don't understand why you want to. It's a long answer for sure.
Go for it. We got tape.
I don't know. Mike's a little bit more easygoing. He's more human than you sometimes, and like I talk to him, and he asks me how I am. I ask him how he is. Our relationship's a little bit more. I love you both. I think you guys are both my friends, but with. But yeah, no. But with Mike, it's just it's a little more. It's a lot more like how people are supposed to interact.
More feelings based.
More feelings based, less about like, business and me and Mike could talk about more things than me and you can talk about, because we talk about sports, we talk about comedy, but then outside of that, me and Mike really talk just a lot. It's more rounded.
Nice. Good
I'm
answer.
strapped up to a
Good
thing.
answer, best friend. Yeah, she undid it, right?
Yeah, I ended him. He's all done.
Oh.
I did good.
Sure.
By the way, the phrase is "I did well."
Yeah. I knew
Is that
that.
the moron part coming out?
No, wait. When I said sorry and I didn't mean it, did I really?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
When I said sorry and I didn't mean it.
Your test is going to begin. Is this the year 2022?
Yes.
Do you plan to lie to any question on this exam?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Really? Okay. Game on.
No. You can ask again.
No,
I was
no,
planning.
you already-
on there, Mikey.
No, you already responded. Now it's up to me to find out where you're lying.
Okay.
Okay. Head straight. Are you currently sitting down right now?
Yes.
He's trying to beat the test. Look at him. Yeah,
Really not.
he's Mikey beats tests.
Did you say pizza?
Well, don't talk to him.
Does it bother you when Scopo, I tell you what to do regarding the podcast?
Yes.
Why?
Because a lot of times when you tell me to do stuff with the podcast, it's stuff that I already know to do, or it's stuff that doesn't make sense. And then I know that if I question what you're saying, you're going to snap. And so then I usually just end up ignoring it because it annoys me. And I don't want to have to do things 3 or 4 times when I know it's going to be the wrong way.
Well, do it the right way.
Do you?
Is that a question?
No, here it is.
Wait, hold on. Were we not seeing if that's a lie or not?
Follow.
Oh, no. I was trying
Oh,
to,
okay.
but you further validated the fact that I was going to say you were telling the truth. So you gave an
absolutely.
explanation
Sorry.
before I can even give
Well,
the response.
he asked, so
Here's
I
a
know.
follow-up, if
Go for
that's
it.
cool. Do you think you're a know-it-all?
no.
You're in the clear. You told the truth on that one.
Well, he's a note.
Why do you guys? Well, let me follow you up. Why do you think I'm a know-it-all?
Because you think you know it all.
Do you think you know
Is
everything?
it,
think of everything.
is it possible that I know more than you two, and maybe that bothers you?
No, when certain things regarding the podcast that I've studied, you don't know more than me, but you constantly say you do.
Oh, I got some screenshots I'd love to get involved with.
Yeah,
after
let's get
this.
involved with it, Mikey, because you're wrong.
I'll do it after this.
Yeah.
I'll do it after this old researching
All right,
tags.
let's go.
Okay, so
Sorry.
I'm going to hit you now with another
Yes,
baseline.
ma'am. Let's go.
Okay. Oh, don't say ma'am. It makes
Sorry.
me feel old.
Yes, you.
Thank you. I feel better.
Do you get upset when we call you fat?
No.
Okay, so here's my concern right now. You have a delayed response in which you were reacting when you were cognitively thinking of how am I going to respond to the question. So you were able to minimize your breathing in addition to reducing your sweat gland activity because of the fact that you were no longer were thinking about it and then you responded no. So my question to you as a follow-up to that question is, was that your attempt to implore a countermeasure considering the fact that you had done research earlier in the day on how to beat a polygraph?
No. It's because the answer is maybe, the answer is sometimes, but I didn't know if I could answer sometimes.
Well, I would appreciate you being truthful as
Okay,
opposed
sorry. I
to
thought
lying.
it was yes or no. I
It could be.
apologize.
It will be
Me
whatever you want it
apologizing
to
is a
be.
lie. What's that?
You apologizing is a lie? Oh, I know you're completely full of shit right now. You don't care.
Sometimes it bothers me. It bothers me sometimes for several reasons. One, because I'm a human, and I don't like that I don't like how much I weigh. I don't like I don't like what I see when I look in the mirror a lot of times. That's a deep-seated issue. I have very bad, very heavy body positivity issues. But also because no, I do.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. Am I getting too emotional on a podcast surrounded about emotions? but also, I look better than both of you. So I'm like, you're stupid. So that's the other part, is that I know that I'm a fucking smoke show.
Okay, someone's a know-it-all.
No, the first part is the true answer, is the true response. It's because it does bother me sometimes, because I genuinely, more times than not, do not like myself. So it bothers me when you say that sometimes.
Does it bother you that your girlfriend is more successful and funny than you on social media?
No to the first part. Yes to the second part.
Repeat the question again.
Does it? I'll repeat the question, sir. Does it bother you that your girlfriend is more successful and funnier than you on social media?
Yes.
He's telling the truth.
Should.
It does.
It should.
It does. Hey,
Okay,
hey, you ready for this? It should bother you guys too.
but what
You chose the wrong horse.
Mike, you didn't ask us, Mike, and we do.
No, it does not bother me that she's more successful than me in general, because she's incredibly intelligent, and she'll be more successful than me in general forever. But
that part's going to get cut in.
It infuriates me that she is already getting brand deals on TikTok, and she's been doing it for about 5 months.
Do you think maybe
Makes
you
me
should
sick.
ask her and study her, and then thinking you know it all?
I do. She gave us a whole list, and you guys poo-pooed it.
Have you done a collaboration?
Her rate's a little bit too high for me.
Oh, okay.
I can't afford it.
You don't get the boyfriend rate?
I don't get the boyfriend right now.
So we all live together.
Wait, we ask the question, or we had to baseline it?
No, he thinks he's baselining, but he has no clue what the hell he's doing.
Okay.
I mentioned earlier that we all had lived together. Mike, I've been wanting to know this for a while.
I know this question.
Did you masturbate in the shower at the old place, and did I step in it?
No.
Okay, so we're going to break that up into a two-part question, because you created the word "and." So let's find out first if he masturbated in the shower, and then let's find out, was what you stepped in what you thought it was.
Did you jerk
hold
off?
on. Wait, hold on. Let's break this out.
Mike, at the old house, did you masturbate in the shower?
That one
No.
time. You never masturbated in the shower?
No.
Can we get that's a lie? That
we just
survey
get-
says that's a lie.
We know that's
Yeah.
a lie.
It's a 100% lie.
So I put that answer, and that's like asking, does a bear shit in the woods?
Yeah.
Wait, is you saying that came out as a lie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you may not have remembered every ejaculatory incident that took place, but there's clearly one that's sticking out in your head right now.
Well, I've certainly fool around in the shower with a woman or two.
Masturbate.
You lived there
I
for
have
4
never
years. You never rubbed one out in the shower?
No, I had my own bedroom.
Yes,
I'm an adult man.
Why did I go in the shower
And
After
why did he
you?
step in your cum?
and step in your cum?
I think the better question is, why did you see cum on the ground and go, ooh, I wonder if that feels like on my toesies. You sick motherfucker.
This guy jerked off in the shower. I stepped in it.
No, it
Yeah,
hasn't been.
yeah.
Okay, but how do you know that it was cum as opposed to like conditioner, shampoo, something
because
else,
I've
body
jerked
product?
off in showers and
Oh, you
saw
look who's jerking off in showers over here.
I know cum in a shower. I know the consistency, and that was cum on my
So
foot.
far, the
Have you
only
done a
person
science experiment to be like, I know the consistency, like all shapes, sizes, and colors? Like, you know that that's
I know-
exactly what it was?
I know cum from toilet paper, whatever he said that I stepped on.
No,
that
it wasn't toilet paper. It was a shampoo. It was like a bottle of one of the bottles' labels got all fucked up.
A
Because I
label.
found another piece.
I don't like how he keeps talking and he keeps trying to make
Do it
it
again.
seem like...
Of course, you found another
Because she-
piece from it.
in-
It came from your cock.
There was no.
It was cum.
There was no, first of all, if it was my cum, you would have been fucking. Your toe would have been pregnant. I got super sperm. First of all. Second of
Yeah,
all.
he's doing a great job now.
Second of all, do we actually know if that was a lie or not?
Oh, yeah, I already said that you weren't telling the truth.
Yeah, but that question was inconsistent. Do it again. Strap me up.
I've already asked you the question twice.
Wow,
do it another
dude,
time.
I stepped
Well,
in your cum, bro.
Wow, you're a liar,
I
bro.
like Scopo better. I take back my previous answer.
Never happened. Never happened. One, I think you paid her off.
Oh, dude, it's so gross.
I didn't come in the shower.
Oh.
I would have absolutely admitted to it. Because I know I would have said yes, because I know she's got me strapped up, if that was the truth.
You never admitted to it for years.
But
He
now I'm
really,
in the
he
fucking
really,
machine.
he really doesn't believe he's a know-it-all because it
thinks he can
perplexes
make
me
the
that he
best.
thinks that.
He thinks
It perplexes me.
I'm not the one attached.
And it shows.
This was the best.
The worst
This was
part-
so good.
Yeah, I was going to say you're empathetically excited right now.
Do you come to parties? I'm serious.
Yes, I do bar mitzvahs and weddings. Absolutely no. It's coming up more and more common now that in prenuptial agreements that there's terms of if we get divorced but you committed adultery, you can't have any of my money.
Yeah.
And so part of the prenuptial agreement is that you have to consent to a polygraph exam prior to the divorce to determine whether or not infidelity happened, which would then nullify the prenup. You wouldn't be entitled to anything if infidelity happened.
People are so fucked.
But you want to know even more fucked than that?
Yeah.
People that are married to one person, but they have a mistress or a master on the side, and then they test their mistress or master on the side to find out if they're cheating. So it's like you having your girlfriend or you being married, but then you have a girlfriend on the side. You giving a polygraph test to your girlfriend to see if your girlfriend is cheating on you versus your wife.
This was fun.
Neither of us
No,
were,
I was
buddy.
gonna kill you.
Yeah. Can we ask you who was the best out of all three of us?
I can't really pick and choose like on the basis of like who is deceptive because you guys gave valid responses for all of your thinking after as to like why you answered the way that you did. And I think that was really good having that follow-up. So you guys had a further understanding because of course, like if you're going to question who's the better friend or what your thought process is about each other, like you guys definitely do need the transparency. So I'm really appreciative of the fact of like you guys doing that follow-up. I wish I could do that follow-up during my tests. We're going to call it a truce. The fact that you guys had questions for each other, you got your answers and then some, and now you need to just appreciate the clean slate and move forward.
I do appreciate the clean
He
slate.
doesn't like the clean slate part of it. He just like the
He
verbiage.
just likes the clean shower.
Yeah, me too.
I got you. I picked up quickly.
Yeah.
Well, I think we could. Well, the conclusion here is that
Mike's a liar and he thinks he knows it all.
let me address that for a second. I answered truthfully to the know-it-all thing, and you and it shows,
Yeah, but a know-it-all
shows
doesn't.
that I lied.
A know-it-all doesn't think he knows it all. He just it portrays that he knows it all.
Unfortunately, you have to either accept the results or not accept the
I
results.
honestly
so if you don't accept the results, then you don't accept
because
any of the results.
we've both come to the conclusion that you are a know-it-all.
So here's the deal.
cool.
You can't pick and choose when a polygraph works and when it doesn't work.
I can
And-
do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Disrespecting
Well,
her.
guess what? As
What?
the professional, I'm going to play the pro card right now.
Oh,
You
come
can't.
on.
You can't pick and choose when it works. It's this like for
Yeah, but a
example,
psychopath doesn't know he's a psychopath.
well, psychopath knows that there's something wrong with them, but I also would not test a psychopath because there's something psychologically wrong with them, which means that due to their chemical imbalance and their homeostasis, they're not considered to be a viable
You're
candidate.
saying a lot of
to
big
take an
words. I
exam.
don't like this.
Long story short, a psychopath can't be tested. The end.
Really?
Yeah, you can't.
Okay.
There's like.
Did Mike study that today?
There's we gotta re-hook him up for that one.
Mike in 6 hours gets a psychopath test. It's like, I'm a psychopath. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a maniac.
It's got true crime podcast going on.
Well, this is fun. So I think the conclusion here is that if you want to really know what your friends are all about, we can refer you the link in the bio to get your polygraph test.
Or wife or mistress. I want to say that like no bullshit. You are incredible at what you do. That was
thank
really
you.
cool. Yeah.
Thank
That
you.
was-
Yeah, you're fun too.
And this is going to be the one takeaway that I'll give you guys is that if you're in a situation with a significant other, do not lie. If you're being accused of cheating, okay? Don't say, okay, I cheated, fine, just because you want them to shut the fuck up and you don't want to hear about it anymore. Never own up to something that you didn't do. Because what's going to happen is that you're going to
Didn't come in the shower. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Sorry for interrupting. My apologies.
That apology's bullshit. Yeah, just don't own up to shit that you didn't do, because then what's going to happen is that you're opening Pandora's box and it's just going to get progressively worse. And then you're going to end up sitting in front of me one day and being like, so I told my girlfriend or I told my boyfriend that I really slept with XYZ or whoever it is, but I never actually did it. And now I have to prove that I didn't actually do it. So well, people don't want to deal with confrontation.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. So eventually, if you get pestered enough about a certain thing,
Sure.
they're going to go ahead and respond a certain way.
Not if you didn't do it.
Okay. We
Yeah.
we believe you. Anyways, all right.
Thank you so much. This is a lot of fun. Thank you
a lot
for
of fun.
watching.
Give a
Thank
shout
you
out to
for
Lisa, by
listening.
the way. Yeah, we clap it up every time.
What a
you for
good
having
time.
me.
Nick, thank you so much. We'll
Nick, you want to get strapped in?
Nick, I already
everybody.
cleaned
Thank you.
everything up, so you're good.